Hello and welcome back. So this is after Xiahou So, yeah. Kirk the Directory, Xiahou. Upon the downfall of Dongzhao, Lu Bu saw his opportunity and took Puyang, the domain that Xiahou was tasked with for safekeeping. In remorse, he stormed the fort to spearhead the recapture of Puyang. While the attack on the city proved successful, the sudden appearance of Yuan Shao's forces took him by surprise. An elixir-laced arrow pierced Xiahou Dun's left eye, triggering a demonic transformation. After a ferocious battle against the protagonist, he was brought to his knees, but was still struggling to fight the demonic chi insistent on possessing him. When Cao Cao's up, imp, when Cao Cao's inspiring roar finally brought him back to his senses, Xiahou Dun then swore an oath with the protagonist as a sign of eternal gratitude for overcoming him after he had turned into a demon and reverting him to human form. Following this, he donned an eye patch made of jewels over his left eye, and once again vowed his loyalty to Cao Cao. Xiahou Yuan. Cao Cao's forces were taken by
Be
surprise.
they crook or be they clerk, wrongdoers will get crushed one and all.
Cao Cao's forces were taken by surprise in the chaos after the death of Dong Zhao, and Puyang was taken by Dong Zhao's killer, Lu Bu. Xiahou Yuan worked with the protagonist to infiltrate and recapture Puyang. Following in the wake of Xiahou Dian, they swept the keep of Lu Bu's men. When Xiahou Dun took an arrow to his left eye amid recapturing the keep, Xiahou Yun, it shouldn't be Xiahou Yan. Xiahou Yan quickly mowed down the assailant, but he could not do more than powerlessly watch Xiahou Dun transform into a highness, hideous highness demon? Heinous? Dune transform into a heinous demon. Through struggling with conflicting emotions, Xiahou Yuan fought alongside the protagonist to subdue his demonized brother. He would later swear an oath with the protagonist, admiring how fearless, oh my god, admiring how fearlessly he fought against such an intimidating opponent. He made a vow to claim yet more victories in a bid towards restoring peace to the land. Anyone else? No? Okay. Alright, new sub-battlefields. A new battlefield is now available. The Way of the Warrior, the Uninhibited Heart. Alright, let's go back to the village to give the key to the girl so I can find out who that person is. And I want to change back my helmet to
Thank you! You found the key to my backyard! You're a lifesaver! Really, you're incredible! Now I can finally go back to my normal life. The chests? Oh, right, those. Yes, I also noticed there are quite a lot of them. Honestly, I have no clue why they're there. They don't appear to belong to anyone, so I guess you're free to do what you like with them. You want the keys to those chests? Then how about you trade me something that I'm after? I think I can persuade the blacksmith to forge a key that will open them. Here you go.
Zhu Zhai's handmade key.
You want the keys to those chests? Then how about you trade me something that I'm after? I think I can persuade the blacksmith to forge a key that will open them. Perhaps you'll find this useful?
Zhao Zhai's handmade key. A key made by Zhao Zhai on the Taoist request can only be used once. Considering this key was made using only what was available, it's not hard to see just how skilled Zhao Zhai is as a blacksmith. Hey, I should have 2 of those. Shoot. Yeah, there's 3 chests. Large, small. Okay, good. Ooh, rank 8 leather and steel. Rank 8 leather. This is the second highest quality leather within the 9 rank system used to upgrade armor. The hide of a large herbivore has been tanned to give it a balance of hardness and flexibility suitable for use as armor lining. Leather's quality can vary greatly based on the condition of the hide and the components such as water and wax used in the tanning process. Rank 8 steel. This is the second highest quality steel within the 9 rank system used to upgrade weapons. Iron ore is superheated to refine it into raw iron, and this is then strengthened through repeated applications of charcoal fire to create this tempered steel. Steel's quality can vary greatly based on the alloy components, carbon level, quenching, and number of temperings. Large genuine Qi crystal. This crystal consists of a large amount of highly concentrated genuine Qi. It dissolves into thin air once it reacts with the user's Qi. Grants 30,000 genuine Qi when used. It is unknown what conditions are required for these crystals to form. One theory is that only a special spirit beast residing in the enchanted land can create them. Okay, so 3rd one. What does she want for the 3rd one?
You want the keys to those chests? Then how about you trade me something that I'm after? I think I can persuade the blacksmith to forge a key that will open them. Here you go.
Oh. Lieutenant Are they at least something good? I mean, they do have a lot of stats on them. I'm still wondering, do I get double benefits? You know what? I should try that. I want to try that. So, get this. Use this. Yes. More essence. Good. Now, who are you? Let me talk to him. Am I supposed to do something?
could use some more sleep. Maybe I'm overworking.
It takes a hero while I look for.
So, you opened all of them. Find anything interesting? How fare you? Looking to unwind in the backyard? How fare you? Looking to unwind in the backyard?
Who are you? I can't talk to you. Okay. Am I supposed to give him something? What if I drop this? Huh? Oops.
Everyone here lives each day with such enjoyment. A fruit of master I can scarcely. This is where my master lives. Zoltz, he also serves as the chief.
Feng Xian? Well, no.
Something you wanna ask?
Yeah, who's the guy over there?
Led by Zhang Xiao, though you taking their name, but they've the general. I trust you'll be back.
That's Neon. Should be on its side.
There are a lot, but let's aim for more. Here, I hope this will aid you in your travels.
Thank you.
They seem to know what's inside a person's heart. Here, just look at how happy they are when you come along.
Welcome.
I assume that's Xiahou Yun's. Yeah. Let me at least see his thing. Okay. So he uses a poleaxe in this version. Yeah. Was kind of hoping that that I would get his big ass sword, kind of thing. His big saber looking sword. At least in Dynasty Warriors, that's what he used. But yeah. Cause yeah, he was my first character in Dynasty Warriors, and then who did I use second? Who did I like? Alright. Okay, just checking everything. The uninhibited heart. It is a well-known fact that Gyojai has free reign to act as he sees fit, but for him to desert a critical war meeting is quite unheard of. Junyu appears to feel responsible, as he recommended Gyojai for the position. He was last seen around Puyang, worked together with Junyu to track down the prodigal strategist. It is a well-known fact that Gyojai has free reign to act as he sees fit, but for him to desert a critical war meeting is quite unheard of. Junyu appears to feel responsible, as he recommended Gyojai for the position. He was last seen around Poyang, worked together with Junyu to track down the prodigal strategist.
Have you seen Libationer Guo recently? He has been absent from military council of late, and people are starting to worry. Some claim to have seen him in Puyang City. Would you come with me to search?
Sure. So, I have him too. Junyu, perfect Jun hat. Okay. Shahudun. Okay, so yeah, he has the staunchness, and he has rushing. Almost done with that one. Gonna use one of the cups. Okay, so you got ammo retrieval upon range attack. Cool. Gonna get this one done really quick.
I've got your back.
Okay. Just searching. I mean, I could just jump off and get that stuff. I don't know where it's gonna take me. Oh, it seems very small. Yeah, I should attempt this. Bandit guard. Damn it. I didn't get to try it. Shit. This one at? Oh, it's probably below. Probably where it is. Oh. It doesn't show two of them. It doesn't increase the time, but does that mean I get the stacked bonuses? Excuse me for my break. Oh, hey. It's that one girl.
Oh, it's you. Fancy running into you here. I've searched every area I could think of, but I haven't seen any sign of him. Where could he be? Putting that aside for now, I'm ashamed to tell you that I'm lost, and I have no more funds to continue my journey. I hate to ask this, but might you have some copper to spare? Thank you so much. Now I can resume the search for my husband. Thank you so much. Now I can resume the search for my husband.
Attack with a repeated thrust. Charge. Okay, yeah, swift lightning I'm used to. Okay. Let's give me back this one. And I feel like using this one again. Yeah. Oh.
Libationer Glow is well known for his pleasure seeking. I hope that this is no more than another one of his aimless jaunts. However, with the world in its present state, one mustn't be careless.
Indulgent Military Advisor's Diary. Tablet found in the city of Puyang. It appears to have been dropped by Juojai. Another huge victory today. I ought to reward myself with some fine liquor. Maybe I'll go pay pretty little Hua a visit. Ooh, thank you. one brother now.
It doesn't seem like he's around here. Libationer Guo has always enjoyed his libations. Might that help us narrow our search?
Genuine Chi crystal. Damn it. This crystal consists of a highly concentrated genuine Chi. It dissolves into thin air once it reacts with the user's Chi, grants 10,000 genuine Chi when used. It is unknown what conditions are required for these crystals to form. One theory is that only a divine beast residing in the enchanted land can create them.
Do you need help?
Yeah. Stuff is strong. Really, they're hitting me. It like if you pulled, it looked like he was falling and then he just teleports.
I know you'll make good use of that.
Oh boy, 2 wizards. Let's see, what do I give you? There you go. A hairpin. Ooh, it has the same thing as. Oh, damn it. What happens if I do wear it? I just want to be sure. Quality liquor. A ceramic bottle of fine liquor found near Gualjai. There's still liquor aplenty remaining inside. Drinking too much can lead to mistakes that cause irreparable damage. Perhaps it's best to hang on to this for the time being. Oh, there he is.
Where am I? Is that liquor? Couldn't be. Of course. Ho ho! Prefection! What a happy coincidence. Let us drink together. If we don't have fun in time, this world can be too much to bear.
Partaking of drink to the point of losing oneself, it's bad for your health. Although you have never been wronged by drinking, you should still take care of your health.
You receive the following rewards: Oil of Awakening, rank 7, leather by 3, great wood hammer by 1, hairpin. Let's go see where this guy's at. Where's the new one at?
They seem to know what's inside a here. Just like
Oh. Oh, you're here. I didn't even know there was a path up here. There's another one right there. What? One's down there. Let's see one over there. Still no one here. And those two are still there. And you're you're still doing your thing. Alright, let's go see the bug guy. I got some stuff around.
Give me.
Hold on. I did the wrong position.
Give me. More. I want more. Give me. More. I want more. Give me.
Okay. Delivery. Oh right, Handong has given you a replica of his cherished equipment after swearing an oath with him. You have received the following items: curve-headed glaive, dauntless tiger of servant armor, dauntless tiger servant armor, dauntless tiger servant gauntlets, dauntless tiger servant greaves. Alright, I'll read that and then end the video. Oh, and there's something new. Character directory. Junyu, courtesy name Wenru, is a warrior, strategist, and politician hailing from Yingyan County of Yingchuan Commandery. He was talented from a young age, earning him the moniker the King's Advisor. During Dong Zhao's time in power, he was appointed as a palace official, though he quickly withdrew from the position and went back to Yingchuan after feeling disdain for the tyrant's brutality. After foreseeing an attack from Dong Zhou's army and fleeing to Ji province, he received a courteous reception from Yuan Shao. However, he soon pledged his allegiance to Cao Cao after realizing Yuan Shao's lack of virtue. He helped fortify Cao Cao's forces considerably by introducing talented generals such as Zhao Jia, and Zhun Yu, and provided invaluable advice during domestic and foreign negotiations. Zhao Jia? I don't know how to pronounce that other one. Zhao Jia, courtesy name Feng Zhua, is a general hailing from the Yangdi County of Yingchuan Commandery. He originally served Yuan Shao, but disappointed in Warlord's lack of talent and capacity as a leader, he deserted him. He joined Cao Cao's forces as a strategist following a recommendation from Zhun Yu, who was also from Yingchuan. Cao Cao praised Guan Zhao as being a crucial component to his campaign. In turn, Zhao Jia expressed that Cao Cao was his one true lord. He was adept at forming outlandish plans based around practical conventions. Despite often being cautioned by his peers for his bad behavior, his talents made him one of Cao Cao's long-standing favorites. After joining Cao clan, his keen intelligence provided valuable service to Cao Cao. However, his tendency to drink heavily meant that he frequently disappeared without word. During his early days as an officer, a troubled Zhun Yu even reached out to the protagonist to help look for Zhou Jia. Learning his lesson after this incident, he took a more serious approach to his duties and requested to train with the protagonist to hone his martial prowess as well as battle tactics in preparation for the battle against an elixir-fortified Lu Bu. At Jaipai, He put Lu Bu's back to the wall and suggested to Cao Cao that they flood the city. He recently did not hesitate to employ the most cruel of tactics to ensure Lu Bu's defeat. He also fought valiantly at the Battle of Guandu, proving himself an integral addition to Cao Cao's army. That should have been question marks. Okay. Stuff to read. Dauntless Tiger Servant Greaves. Unflinching bravery. Damage received. Guard spirit. Power gain. Perfect condition. Okay. Han Dong relies on these iron shin guards worn attached to his boots. Augmented with iron plating, they give much better than average protection. The fur lining also makes them a good choice when fighting in a cold region such as Yu Province. With the stout protection provided by his gear, Han Dong is able to live up to the name Dauntless Tiger Servant and play a central role amid the fiercest fighting on the front lines. Dauntless Tiger Servant Gauntlets. Han Dong relies on these gauntlets consisting of a leather base fortified by iron lamellé. They are a good match for a stoic warrior who eschews mobility in favor of a high level of protection. Han Dong can nonetheless swing a glaive with great agility thanks to his experience fighting in the harsh borderlands of Yu Province, during which time these gauntlets served him well. Dauntless Tiger Servant Armor. Han Dong relies on this bulky iron armor that has been reinforced at several points. The cylindrical base consists of scale-like iron plating and is supplemented by a leather torso guard, large thigh guards, and a bowl-shaped neck guard. This superb defense comes at the expense of maneuverability. Not bad. Dauntless Tiger Servant Helmet. Han Dong relies on this hefty helmet made of bronze and iron lamellé. The wearer can be confident of surviving a blow from a sword or spear, while also cutting a gallant figure down to the bronze engravings and red tassels. When prompt to Colonel, Han Dong was hailed as the Unflinching for his insistence on always leading the charge. Without this sturdy helmet for support, however, his outstanding career might have been cut short. Curve-headed glaive. Mongrel's rampart. Dragon tail whip. I think I've seen that one. Thrust your weapon into the ground and kick it back up in a swing. Additional effect at high speed. Enhances damage and prevents staggering from incoming attacks except for powerful attacks by enemies. Dragon tail whip. Spin your weapon, attacking your surroundings. Okay. Curve-headed glaive. This glaive, favored by Han Dong, has a distinctive round tip, which later earned it the moniker of Elephant Trunk Blade. The long-handled variant was in existence in the Shang and Zhao dynasties, but for various reasons, it was not widely used as a weapon. This glaive that evokes images of the past was revivified by Sun Jian when he awarded it to Han Dong, a man who excels at mounted archery and physical brawn. However, the merit of his bravery and daring deeds are shown better by the myriad scars hidden beneath his armor than by the extravagantly decorated oddity of a weapon he carries. It does look like an elephant trunk. Alright, I need to end it here. Have a good day, everyone.